All right. And we are live. What is going on? What's going on, Wolfpack? What y'all doing? What y'all up to? Hold up. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Got to make sure I have that going on. Listen, shout out to the Wolfpack. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all joining my earlier live streams before this storm rolled in from Georgia. Anyway, we did the best we could as long as we could before it got here, but we're back inside. Look, you guys, I love recording inside the house. I just love Mother Nature more. But, when Mother Nature needs to cleanse with thunder and lightning, I don't see too much rain. It's just mostly thunder and lightning. I'm not going to be out there for that. Okay. So, anyway, back to what I was saying. All of you males out there that feel like you need to operate in the energy of empathy for all single mothers or women, that is a childhood trauma that was put onto you by the single mother that raised you, that you idolize. And you adopt this energy whenever you feel like you need to be the man in the situation to check another man. But what you don't understand is it's very strange behavior because it's feminine energy. Some black women and some American women act like mammies. So the need to correct another grown man or the need to correct a grown man from a woman is that mammy nature. You just can't get right. I gotta take upon you like you're my child or whatever. When you take upon that energy, man, to feel like you need to correct a grown man that is not your child, that you don't know, a grown man that take care of his own bills and his own kids, you're operating in this mammy energy. What it is your feelings are hurt, and your feelings, you feel some type of way. And so what you're doing is you're projecting this trauma by feeling like you need to correct a man to tell him that he needs to be more in alignment with the way that you think. And no grown man thinks like that. No grown man that was raised by his father or in his masculine energy thinks that it's his job to correct men that he thinks aren't in alignment or in the same ideology or mindset he is. If that person isn't harming anybody, now you can try to make it something bigger than what it is. Well, you're influencing. You got to understand. Now, again, you're insulting and disrespecting other men to say that they can't discern from me what to listen to and what not to. Either way it goes, you're not going to be able to wordsmith with me when you're a man outside of your masculine energy, which would be a man feeling like he needs to correct another man. Women do this that are outside of their feminine energy, i.e. mammies. It's no one's job to be correcting individual men that aren't doing anything or going against the society in which they're breaking laws. Now, your individual ideologies have nothing to do with that. You can't, and that's why I don't listen to none of you, and I get highly offended when a man thinks that it's okay to try to tell me that I should think like him. What's wrong with you, boy? Didn't your daddy raise you better than that? It's like you have this urge to want to dominate a man through words and ideology, right? And this is something deep. You got to start thinking about this. Why do you have an urge to even be in the vicinity, of any male that you don't agree with? Why are you wasting your energy and your time with males that you don't agree with? That's feminine energy because they watch the men they're attracted to, regardless of whether they like them or not. So now you need to be thinking deeper about why you're watching these males. Maybe you have some deeper issues that you need to work on, right? Because I don't really watch males, and I definitely don't watch men that I don't agree with. You know what I mean? I'm being real. I had to get some videos together because I didn't want to just be me on here babbling. I appreciate everybody joining me. You gotta smash that like button. But I wanted to follow through because you know how we move. Not no rain or storm or anything's gonna stop you from getting this work, right? Especially when I notice that there are people sharing my video. I'm hoping you're sharing with good intentions. But normally when I see it's a black woman Sometimes it's not. So I'm going to show you better than I can tell you. Whatever you think is going on is not that. And everything that's going on is in my favor. Okay? You don't get, like, again, this is projecting on the people what you want to believe and how you want to believe that God works, how you want to believe that God punishes. No, that's you. That's your way of thinking. That's how you think God works, but that doesn't mean that's how God works. That's how you think things should be, but that don't mean that that's the way they got to be. And for you to think that people should move the way you want them to and think how you want them to, you have an issue. You've done taken on the role of God and also feel like you need to cast judgment on people. Okay, I don't worship you. Okay, no false idols over here. So however you think is fine, but that's your perspective. Now, once you decide to take your perspective and project it on me in my comment section, or trying to check me or whatever, or even when you're in my live stream, this is why I tell you don't pay attention to people. The person that was trying to gaslight me the other day when I was going live, he started off with whatever. And then he said, do you think that you should be allowing people to get into your energy? And he tried to play with words and say that by me checking the people that I am, that I'm wasting my energy and I should be putting it elsewhere. That would be me giving my energy to that goofy troll who's watching me and looking up to me, but trying to correct me. He's not really trying to correct. He's trying to get under my skin. It's all different tactics to try to get under your skin. It's never really them having a honest opinion in good faith. That's why you see me check them the way I do and keep them trucking, because they don't have to watch me if they don't agree. And they don't have to definitely try to interact with my energy directly. You know what I'm saying? I am an empath. I already know how you're coming towards me, and I'm insulted that you think you can automatically. Go ahead and make your stupid ass Leo videos about that. You know what I'm saying? But I just know automatically, and I'm going to check you at the door. I'm going to check you at the door. And now I know how to use that block from channel feature on my live streams. I'm just blocking y'all left and right. You're barely able to get a full sentence out before I'm blocking you. Because you're trying to get in the energy and you're trying to have me double think about what some babbling goofball who should be doing things better with their time. But they feel like they need to try to make me look stupid in front of other people. Right? So the energy that you're putting in to try to make me look stupid, you're going to use that energy to question me and ask me, why am I allowing people, to get in my energy, and I'm reacting to them and wasting my time. That's circle talk and babble. That's all that it is. When you are high vibrational and you draw people to you, you draw trash to you as well. And you have single mothers who man me all the time, because what they're doing is it's easier for them to be upset about what you say than to correct the things that are causing them to feel triggered. I'm going to say it again. It's easier for them to be mad at what you say than to try to correct the things or the problems or the insecurities they have that's causing for them to be triggered in the first place. So we're going to just attack him, and we're going to do this with him, and we're going to be mad at him, and we're going to think that our menstrual cycle spiritual energy can do something to him. We think we can cause things to happen. Shut up. You ain't doing nothing. You need to do better. You need to take that same energy that you think that you chastise and humbling somebody with and put it towards making yourself into a better version where you understand that you are not God in this realm. Ain't nobody worshiping you, idolizing you, or afraid of you at all. I'm serious as everything. I'm not playing with y'all. Gloves are off. You want something to talk about it? Don't worry about it, bitch. I'll give you something to talk about. Don't you worry. I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to give you plenty to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Make sure I stay all up in your mouth and all up in your mind. Okay? You want to know what mental warfare is? I got you. I don't do no sorcery or nothing like that. Just straight chess with your dumb, low IQ minds. Right? You want to make me into the villain? You think that your energy that you're pushing towards me means that I'm the villain because you decided that I am, and your shithole reality of playing the victim? Nah, fool. You know, just another chapter in your shitty reality where you're a victim. Everyone's out to get you. You know what I'm saying? You got to quiet and squash out any male that says something against whatever group you're a part of, even if it's not about you or applies to you, because you don't need anyone speaking to the contrary. So, gaslighting and trying to correct or, you know, humble or tell you trying to tell me what being humble means. You know, it doesn't really it don't make any sense. It's like I don't even know you. So when would smart people start taking advice from random people that was obviously triggered by whatever you posted? That's first and foremost, man. You know, then you start thinking about why would this fool take it upon, oh, it really bothers them how well you're able to articulate your points. And it's really digging in deep. It's not going to change nothing, single mother. It's not going to change nothing, single mother sympathizer. Hey, listen, I'm telling you straight up, you're operating in single mother energy. Your single mother would be proud, but I'm sure your father, wherever that deadbeat is at, is wishing that your mother had a better Glock 3000 or Hawk Tua and would have went ahead and took it to the throat and let you run down the side of her mouth, right? Anyway, you know what I'm saying? I don't have any empathy for you. I don't like none of you empathizers. I think that you're the weakest males out there to feel like you need to vouch for women and be the voice. You wouldn't bust a great boy. Ain't nobody worried about you. You word play and wordsmith like a woman. And that's all you do. That's all you do. You know what I'm saying? Nobody worried about it. Definitely wanted to get on here and get my full train of thought off. You know what I'm saying? Full train of thought off. Losers. Okay. And I want you to keep watching me, sending energy my way, thinking that you have the ability to do anything in my reality. I appreciate the free energy. Okay. With no further ado, let's get right into the videos. Stupid ass motherfucker.
Black women, you have a 26% chance of getting married in your entire lifetime. It doesn't matter if you marry out of your race. It doesn't matter if you marry same sex. You have a very small chance of getting married. Number two, up to 40%, I said 40%, of the kids that's tested is not the man's kid. That is a fact. We're not saying 40% of children. We're saying 40% of kids that's tested is not the man's child. So any woman
James
that
and
want to
Reggie,
get up there
what's
and
good,
dispute
boys?
that
What's good?
is insane. Third, women, stop acting like your stuff don't stink. You are no better in these marriages. You keep saying what men do, what men got to do, what men got to do, but what are you doing for these men?
Absolutely.
As a matter of fact, the men that you complain about, you raise them.
Absolutely, my brother.
And I don't mean.
I'm gonna play this through again, but I want to get through these comments. I appreciate it when the wolf pack speaks. I make sure the comments get up here. What's going on, Reggie? What's going on, James? Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, I had to get on here because I have the feeling that when I went live on my other channel, that some kind of way some of these black women think that they're stopping me from speaking, and that's the worst thing to do. So now I'm going to show you better than I can tell you. It's going to be a marathon. What you think this is? Keep sharing my videos, motherfuckers.
Generational wise, I mean, just gender wise, we're raising the type of men that we complain about.
I agree with her wholeheartedly. Everything that she just said was right and exact. So this is what I'm going to do on this page. I'm going to show more love to women that speak the truth, that seem to be grounded in reality. Because this ain't men versus women over here. This is good versus evil. This is right versus wrong.
Look, black women, you have a 26% chance of getting married.
I'm gonna let her speak it through because I was interrupting her. But just like what a man right here, Reggie Sigma Wolf said, man, look, you're gonna run into a whole bunch of these males that self-identify in single mother energy and they're walking around in a man frame, but they just got this puss ass energy about them. It's just bitch ass, puss ass energy about them, and they'll just start annoying you the minute they start talking. And I don't have the stomach for it, man. I don't. When and a lot of these old heads do it too, but when they don't think that you're moving in alignment with the way the Bible, the way they interpret it, and the way that they have been raised to simp for these women, then they have something to say to you. And I try to be respectful to, men older than me or whatever. But if you're gonna disrespectfully check me when no one asked you, no one sent for you, no one called for you, I'm gonna go ahead and handle my business like a grown man. You coming towards me like a grown man, and you wanna hear these words. Don't think that you're some elder I need to respect while you disrespecting me. It ain't gonna happen. Sit your old ass down somewhere, man, before you get sit down. That's the problem, especially in the black community. A lot of people take it upon themselves to try to shut you up. Don't shut nothing up. Get this work.
in your entire lifetime. It doesn't matter if you marry out of your race. It doesn't matter if you
You already know,
marry
my
same
brother.
sex. You have a very small chance of getting married. Number two, up to 40%, I said 40%, of the kids that's tested is not the man's kid. That is a fact. We're not saying 40% of children. We're saying 40% of kids that's tested
And y'all can't be putting
is
all
not the
the
man's child.
B words up there. You know what I'm saying? Like
So
try to
any woman that want to get up
edit
there
a
and
little bit.
dispute that is insane. Third, women, stop acting like your stuff don't stink. You are no better in these marriages. You keep saying what men do, what men got.
I know she didn't mean this by or like your stuff don't stink, but let's talk about that today. Let's talk about it today. Listen, at alarming rates, coochie stinking is an American epidemic. And highest percentages of these stankin' coochies are coming from light-skinned American black women. The numbers are in at alarming rates. Okay, go to your gynecologist, go and hit that tub, put that snap back in there, that vinegar, whatever. Stop letting Pookie and Ray Ray bust up in you. Get off the red dye 40 Cheetos. Drink more water, less soda. A lot of other races of women don't wear tight clothing all day long. Get home, take them clothes off, let the coochie breathe. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of y'all use this thing, oh, we can't dush, we can't dush. Other races of women are doing it. It's starting to sound like a laziness thing, right? I have not heard any surveys show us that it shows that when women douche, it causes them to have a shorter life expectancy or short or less fertility rates or something like that. Until that's, you know what I'm saying, coming out, you need to clean out what you're sticking in there. You know what I mean? What are you doing? What are you doing? Every way of getting it clean, you have an excuse for it. You listen, if you don't want to suck these dudes off, man, and handle your business like other races of women are doing, don't let them bust inside you. We're gonna know. It's gonna smell like Pookie been in here. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. We're gonna be like, there's been a Brad in here. We're gonna be able to tell. We're gonna be able to tell. I'm telling you straight up. I'm telling you.
Got to do what men got to do, but what are you doing for these men? As a matter of fact, the men that
What's
you
up, my
complain
brother?
about, you raised them. And I don't mean generational wise, I mean just gender wise. We're raising the type of men that we complain about.
I agree with her wholeheartedly. Everything that she just said was right.
And I agree with this brother on putting out neutral content, which I also do as well. But I'm Mr. You know what I'm saying, giving you both sides of the coin. You know what I mean? I got my light side and I got my dark side. Also, I keep things neutral over here. So when I give you the good, I got to give you the dark side of what's going on out here in these streets. And these women want to check your black ass. They want to check you. They want to sit there and watch your live streams and hocus pocus, boogity boogity, nigga. That shit don't work. I don't know what God you work with, but it ain't the Almighty God. You don't need that bullshit. Send it to me. Come on, keep sending it to me. Let me show you how to be an alchemist. Send that shit. What do you think I came back on this live for? Send that shit, motherfuckers. Send it. I need that energy. Come on, let's go. I'm a warrior class, nigga. I don't know what you think this is. My ancestors from South Carolina and from Florida. All I know, all I do, all my life I've had to fight. And my ancestors, that's all my blood, man. Why do you think all of us are fire signs? My son's a fire sign, my dad's a fire sign, my brother's a fire sign. What? Now, of course, the females are mostly ground, you know what I'm saying? Not ground, but earth signs or whatever. Help keep us grounded, you know what I mean? But we straight fire signs over here, man. You know what I mean? Like, it's just warrior class. I don't know what you think this is. I fear nothing. I ain't worried about none of y'all. Y'all be hoping you can hocus pocus and scare me into take your menstrual blood and, you know what I'm saying, shove it up your ass. You know what I mean? Your hocus pocus, your altars, all the kind of demon, devil, woo. No. That ain't nothing. Even if that stuff was used back in the day, it wasn't being used the way that y'all using it nowadays. Where y'all wishing bad things upon black men and bringing up Kevin Samuel's name and stuff in a bad way just to gaslight us casually is crazy. You're doing the devil's work. You're doing the devil's work. Let's go.
A lot of women don't want to face it, but you're not ready for that grown man energy. You will see it as controlling because you don't understand when men got boundaries and standards because you ain't used to dealing with men that got them, right? But a man with standards and boundaries is the same as a woman who got them. They don't play. They do not play. A lot of women don't want to face it, but you're not ready for that grown man energy. You will see it as control.
Absolutely, James. Absolutely, man. I wasn't ready for that, man. I was not ready. Man. Yeah, y'all keep dropping these comments, man. You heard what she said. Y'all aren't ready for that grown man energy, man. And plenty of women are saying this, that y'all think that y'all are and you're in your masculine energy and masculine frame. And then when a real man approach you with his stuff together, not taking no BS with boundaries and standards, you break down and want to say that he's most altruistic and he's toxic and he's an F boy. He's a pretty boy. Oh, he gets all the while. I'm all of them. Yeah, nigga, I'm all of them and some. What you talking about? I put in the work every day, man. Get done with this. I'm about to go and hit this workout, man. I still got to do insanity. What you talking about? I'm already dressed for it. You know, as soon as I get done here, I'm going to do insanity. Already ready for it. Y'all crazy, man. You know, instead of bashing us, upgrade yourselves to where things that are said that could apply to you, you know, don't apply to you and you can let it fly. No worries. Hey, I ain't me. You know what I'm saying? I'm working out every day. I'm being the best version of myself every day. Men don't trigger me. I don't go after strangers that, you know, I'm watching their video or content or whatever and it bothers me. I don't do stuff like that. I'm not crazy. I don't think that I'm a witch and I think I can send spell work some way. I don't do weirdo stuff like that and think God's going to bless me with a good man to destroy. Get up out of here, man. But anyway, let's keep it chucking.
Don't you know I will make you nut until you fucking cry? Do you hear me? You'll be nutting and crying at the same damn time. Mm-hmm. Don't you know I will make you?
Now let's talk about that real quick. Like I said, a little yin and a yang. You'll know about that. Look, y'all talking about good eaters. You know what I'm saying? Get yourself a good man. He's going to be the best eater you ever had. Gentlemen, don't pay no attention if you don't eat coochie. And if you don't eat coochie, you messing up. It's a delicacy. You get a good woman that smells like water and tastes like water. I'm telling you, it's a delicacy, man. I'm telling you. And the things that you'll see her doing while you're doing that, you'll be like, oh, this is why they be getting these girls to come down here. You need to be able to handle both sides of the fence. Laying the pipe and eating the box, boy, you're gonna have women thinking about you for the rest of your life. Why do you think I drop them like I do? I know you're gonna miss the dick or this mouth, either way it goes, or just me upgrading you, period. You're gonna miss me. You're gonna miss me, man. And guess what, ladies? I'm not gonna miss you. I built you, and I'm gonna go ahead and build another one. Not worried about you.
Whenever a woman tells you that she's not crazy, she said, well, sometimes I got an attitude, but I'm not crazy. Chances are she's fucking crazy. Whenever.
Did he lie? Did he lie? I'm not crazy like them other ones. You ain't got to worry about me being crazy. Ain't nobody brought it up. Crazy. You brought it up. I didn't. Anyway, let's keep it trucking.
Yo, women love to call men thirsty, but they hate a man that they can't manipulate with their body. If they can't pop off that bra or shake a little ass and he's not drooling all over her, she is pissed. Like, how dare he ask for
Facts.
intellect, substance, a skill set, or conversation? I'm a woman. I don't need to do any of that. Yo, women love to call men thirsty, but they hate a man that they can't manipulate with their body. If they can't pop off that bra or shake a little ass and he's not drooling all over her, she is pissed. Like, how dare he ask for intellect, substance, a
Let's talk about it for a second. Did she lie? You know what I'm saying? If you cannot be manipulated by their body, or some of these women think they have this gaze going on, you know what I mean? They'll swear up and down they have this gaze or whatever. I show them how much that gaze mean when I walk right by them. I'm a man of God. I already know if you're not a woman of God, you're going to use what God gave you in the wrong kind of way, like the devil would. Not going to pay you no attention. You're going to respect me. You're going to respect my devotion to the Most High and the way that I carry myself. You're not going to treat me like I'm out here thirsty and I just need you in my life in some type of way. Yourselves together.
Y'all gonna learn y'all lesson by talking to them niggas that can't even believe they talking to y'all. Been shit about 3 months. Watch he think he could fuck Beyonce.
Let's get into why it's so.
Yeah, some of these videos, you guys, right now they're random. The first 4 I know, but now whatever pops up. So just bear with me. Let's talk about it. Who cares what that tatted up witch just got through saying? She's single. Who cares?
So important not to idolize none of these couples online. Y'all familiar with Rose and Brett? You know, the interracial couple that got together and, supposed to be so cute online and all that stuff. Yeah, they going through it right now. Let's talk about it. When I say let's talk about it, I'm not saying, hey, let's spill their tea, because I don't really care about.
I'm gonna let her cook, but Reggie, exactly, on my other channel, Lone Wolf Podcast, King David Lone Wolf Podcast, I went in about that, man. I got a video where I'm talking about these women, man, out here talking about Kevin Samuel's kids and stuff, just because, you know what I'm saying, we're hitting them with these talking points, and that's their counter. Not to counter what you're saying with, any logic, facts, reason, stats. Just, you sound like Kevin Samuel's kids, and now just started talking this way after Kevin Samuels. Man, we're talking that way before him. We'll be talking that way after him. It just takes a certain kind of guy that has it all together to get that message across internationally. Right? But the talking points have been out here and will continue to be out here. Come on.
They tea, but what I do care about is the fact that so many of us see people happy online and we be like, oh, I want to be just like them, not knowing nothing they really go through. This girl then said, oh, he came about to save my life, gave me nothing but good hope, me and my son's lives. Even hooked up with other like interracial couples to kind of make it seem like, all Black women should go this way too. Only to now be on live and cussing him out, going off saying how he was a bum sleeping in somebody's basement. She paid for everything and yada, yada, yada. That's why you got to idolize somebody in your family. Where your elders at? Where your church family at? And being honest, even they make mistakes. What they going through in their marriage, that's their business.
I'm gonna let her cook, but and we'll talk about this interracial divesting Brad worship. But yeah, you know what I'm saying, James, these Jezebels use the A and the T to get what they want, but a woman of God, she knows she ain't gotta do that. They move different and they don't have to speak that much. You know what I'm saying? But we'll talk about them one day as well. But they are very rare. I don't know where they're hiding at. No one has seen one in real life out in the wild in maybe close to a decade. You guys, the last time you seen a lady or a good woman, and definitely a woman of God, drop it in the comments, man. We want to know the location of her. Were there other ones around her? What year was it? We got to know. We got to know. I'm not talking about married women either. They're already taken.
Business. But what I am telling you is what you're going to go through and what you experience in your marriage, relationships, friendships, and anything else, that's your business. Keep it offline. Keep focused. Understand everything ain't what it appear to be, especially here. There's so many pretenders. What y'all think about folks that see other people happy online and be like, oh my God, I want that. Ugh. Let's get into why it's so important.
Also, she's right on two. Like one thing, you shouldn't be posting your relationship just for views. You're inviting people in your life. When you barely let people know anything about you, they have something to say. Don't give them all of that access. You can tell them about some stuff, but inviting them in your home like that, negative. But this woman, this black lady, whenever she was having some husband problems or whatever, she got online and started airing this guy out, talking about she paid for the car and for the down payment on the house. And so she's doing all this stuff for these brads. But, but for us, we have to be Superman. We got to be Superman. We got to be, IT wise, emotionally intelligent. We have to be able to get to that money. We got to have the swag and the riz right. We got to dress right. We got to always speak right, dance, sing. We got to be Chris Brown, man. We can't be Chris Brown. I'm tired of this, man. You know what I'm saying? And a Brad can be a bottom shelf Brad and means nothing. You know what I mean? It's just crazy. I just wanted to bring this up. It's my little soapbox for a second. You guys, I'm getting ready to close this out. Unless you guys make these videos go viral over 30 minutes. And you know what I'm saying? I got you, but you know what I mean? Until then.
But I also do feel like there's a lot more intimacy where it comes to me and you, right? So the same could be said. It's like, okay, you don't talk to a woman on the street the way you'll talk to me sometimes, right? When you get into your modes and you want me to be quiet or do this or clean up or whatever the case may be, like you're not talking to the woman the same way. So it's like we have way more intimacy for me to be able to let my guard down and not have to be in a masked position like when I'm at work or in a corporate environment. So of course, I'm not going to portray myself in a certain way in a corporate setting than when I get home and I can let my hair down and take my bra off and be like, babe, what the hell,
Yeah, I like
the counter, ladies and gentlemen.
I like that. I'm gonna add context to what you said though, right? So you said we wouldn't just talk to a woman on the street a certain way, but we wouldn't just do certain things for the woman on the street. So when we look at it, it's more so like you could contain yourself to him because he cut you a check, but I protect your life and I take care of you. So it's like I got more leverage in this conversation than he does. So if you can contain yourself for that sentence, because they can fire you. If we locked in, then I'm like, well, damn, you care more about losing your position at work than you do about losing your man.
Can't let them cook too long, man. That music get me flagged if I didn't already get flagged for it. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm gonna put up these comments. Absolutely. I'm telling you, man. You know what I'm saying? That's all I see. That's all I see. You know what I mean? But look, y'all, appreciate y'all joining me. We ran it up like 33 minutes. I love that number 33. Love and light. You guys smash that like button, drop a comment, and I want to continue to drop videos all day. You think that whatever you thought was going to slow me down, get up out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm your brother, and I love you, and I'm out.